The General Hospital twist that left viewers asking why. Plus, sacrificing Sam to save Lulu is a mistake. October 14 to 18. This week, General Hospital had fans talking, but not in a good way. Many fans were up in arms over some of the twists the show dropped. Let's dive into the biggest two and discuss some other odds and ends. Holy Holly revelations. So the big story this week, and a twist probably nobody saw coming, was that Holly is Sasha's mother. Not only that, but it also appears Robert is her father. Say what? Fans were confused and irate after Thursday's episode in which the reveal was made. We'd long been told that her grandmother raised Sasha, but Sasha mentioned her mother taking her on her con jobs growing up, one even involving David Vickers in Landview. Okay, that was at least an excellent nod to the old ABC sudser. On Friday, we were told Sasha's grandmother did raise her from a young age, but eventually, Holly started taking her on trips with her and teaching her the ways of the con. That explains why she took the job trying to con Nina for Valentin and cleared up some confusion from Thursday. Then there was the matter of the DNA test Felicia ran on Cody and Mac, but Sasha swapped her hair out for Cody's sample. Well, that one, too, was explained in Friday's episode. Felica only ran a paternity test, and the only outcomes of the test were yes or no. She did not run a genetic likeness test, which would have shown a genetic connection between Sasha and Mac. By the end of the week, Sasha had informed Robert of the news, and they were secretly running a DNA test. At the same time, Holly confessed the whole story to Felicia and Maxie. Did anyone else's neck hurt from shaking their head vigorously? Holly claims she never told Robert in part because she was afraid of his reaction and that he'd be furious with her. Also, she thought he was dead for a long time. However, Robert also had dangerous men after him, and she wanted to protect her daughter. Yeah, I'm having issues with this. Holly has always wanted Robert. Surprising him with their daughter could have strengthened their relationship and kept them together. Sasha has been a human punching bag for years on this show, and she was finally getting a little happiness. Not only that, we fans were finally getting the couple we've been waiting for in Cody and Sasha. So now what? They are kissing cousins? No thanks. Why writers? Just why more? Behold the Grey's Anatomy cast, then and now, the sacrifice to save Lulu. So Sam is a match to save Lulu, which seems ludicrous. Shouldn't Sam have jumped to get tested immediately? Along with everyone else in Port Charles, while they waited for Lucky to be found, just in case. So it looks like this is how Sam dies. The fact that it appears the soap is sacrificing one legacy character to save another isn't winning points with the viewers. Plus, how will they reunite Dante and Lulu after this twist? Dante will always know that Sam died so that Lulu could live. I would much rather see Sam go out in a tragic accident that makes her liver unable to be donated. Then they discover Sasha is actually Luke's daughter, Lulu's half-sister, and she saves the day. That allows Cody to be with Sasha, and Dante can reunite with Lulu guilt-free. Sadly, even I must admit that's just a pipe dream, and it seems the show intends to go with this VC Andrews-ish twist. The only reason I can fathom they are breaking Cody and Sasha up is that they want to pair him with Lulu. As I said, it would be hard to swallow watching Dante and Lulu reunite, knowing Sam had to die for it to happen. Oh, and was that family hug at the end of Thursday's episode heartbreaking or what? That's the last time they'll be happy, as Sam's death will likely rip apart Rocco, Scout, and Danny's bond they formed. Finally, many viewers believe Cyrus pulled the plug on Lulu's ventilator. By Friday, Isaiah and Lucas were discussing that the ventilator hadn't shut off on its own, but someone appeared to have turned it off. Let's review the evidence. Cyrus wasn't supposed to be visiting Lulu without Laura's approval. He'd mentioned in an episode before how terrible it was that Lulu was caught between life and death. When Laura and Martin found him sitting with Lulu, he wanted them all to pray for Lulu's soul. And finally, he told Martin he was about to give Laura the greatest gift of all, right before Lulu coded. Cyrus is definitely the twisted type who would see this as doing God's will and sending Lulu to heaven and ending her being stuck in limbo. More. Weekly Halloween preview for all soaps' other storyline ponderings Alexis is finally free, and it turns out that Sunny didn't send the gun to exonerate her. I mentioned last week it seemed odd that Sunny would confess if he and Jason had sent the gun in. So now we are left wondering who did it. Brennan has the ability to pull this off, but why? Perhaps to save Carly from going down with Sunny as his alibi. What if it is a back from the dead, again, Julian? With Lucas back, he's been mentioned a lot lately. Lois dropped her prim and proper accent, while Martin revealed to Laura that he had used the same dialect coach as Lois to lose his Kentucky Fried Chicken accent. Too funny, not only are we possibly losing Cody and Sasha as a couple, and we know Sam's a goner, but they are also taking Violet away. What a way to end the week, learning she's moving to Seattle with Finn, who got a new job there. I am going to miss her and hope they have her visit often. I loved Brad nailing Portia's high and mighty butt to the wall with the proof that she tampered with Heather's tests. Too bad he didn't expose her and cost her everything. However, we know it will come out, and there will be consequences after Rick and Ava's date, which was mainly a ploy to get Christina to have a public meltdown. It is clear they've got great chemistry and will become an item. I'm all for this pairing, especially if it keeps him away from Elizabeth. Finally, thank you, Alexis, for telling Molly and Christina off. Thank you for telling them they should be supporting one another in their grief and not burning their family down. Sadly, it looks like Sam's death will be what it takes for them to get their act together.